This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch. This one for bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the event. The second hole at Pinehurst, number 2, is a par 4 where you can send it, Rich.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
This putt is from 14 feet. Oh, never mind. Go and make a par on the next. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The third, Rich, is a par 4, but it's a short one.
It is. Driver not always required by the players here, so anything finding the fairway will leave a directions away from this green.
Yeah, well played. And the card.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The fourth hole is a par 4 with an elevated tee shot.
A little bit of a shoot type feeling that you have off this tee to a fairway that cambers left to right. Second shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room on the right hand side that you can use to bank the ball back onto the green. It is a difficult prospect, though.
This would be a great up and down. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Great touch.
A par putt awaits her. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 5 fifth at Pinehurst, number 2. One of the signature holes on the course and a real indication of the quality of the architecture.
Yeah, Corin Crenshaw did a fantastic job here. Fairway does camber from right to left. And from there, second shot back up to the hill to a green that tilts from right to left. And oh, do not miss your next shot to the left. Don't do it, because it's just going to keep going and going until it's gone.
Now, long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? The start of this one out on a pretty good line. That's well judged. Good speed, good line. This one's for birdie. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Over to 6 we go, Rich. The first par 3 here at Pinehurst, number 2.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers, right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
And this putt should take a pretty hard break to the right.
Overcooked that one. 9 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
And that makes her in a share of first. On the tee here at the par 4 7th, Rich, what's the best way to attack it?
Best way to attack it is to be bold off this tee. You want to be able to cut off as much as that dog leg as possible. You want to have the shortest club in your hand to attack this flagstick on another domed green.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And this one is for her par. She's currently tied for first. The 8th hole at Pinehurst number 2 works its way back up the hill.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here, because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Okay, that'll work. 16 feet to the cup. Never up, never in. We'll take a tap in any day for par. Currently 1 under for the tournament. And the 9th at Pinehurst number 2 is quite a unique par 3 to finish the outward half.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
Can she make number 13 lucky? She's got a 13-footer here.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Let's check in with Tiger Woods. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. This is an exciting position, isn't it, Rich? Tied for the lead as we enter the back 9.
We're grabbing a share of the lead going into the final 9 holes. This is exciting stuff. This is exactly the position you want to be in.
Oh, that is crushed. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Nicely done. Sitting at 1 under the card. Here is her 4th. Currently tied for the lead. Well, that's an impressive little chip. This putt for par here. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Over to the 11th tee, where you've really got to be quite accurate off it in this par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots, and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That came off the plate pretty nicely. This has got some intent. Yes, sir. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. This incredible collection of par 4s at Pinehurst number 2 continues here at the par 4 12th. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier. Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader. Lining up for his 3rd now. Okay, time to return to the action. Playing from around 150 yards here. We need this one to bounce right. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a 2nd in a row here.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Rich, every time we get the chance to wax lyrical about Tiger Woods, you think, how else can we sing his praises? How can we eloquently describe one of the greatest careers in the history of sports?
Luke, I don't know how you say anything more about Tiger that hasn't been said or written or shown. I mean, if you look at the history books, his name comes up a lot. And for good reason. You know, the numbers are astounding. The major victories are astounding. You know, this guy, it wouldn't surprise me if a spaceship came down and he decided to just walk on it and fly back to his home planet. He's just otherworldly like that. And the way that he's gone through his entire career and time again produce when you think, well, no, he can't do this again. Well, okay, yes, he can. It's phenomenal. I just got to say that I am so privileged to have played against the man, beat him once. I made it count, however, but I mean, just to play in his era was, I tell stories about it for my end of days.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. And as we head to the next, she has a 2-shot advantage over the field. Well, you want to win a US Open, a major title, you've got to go stripe it all the way home. And it starts here at the par 315.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? Oh, that is a touch of class from the sand. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. On the tee now, the par 4 16th. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
All good putters accelerate through the ball. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. She's currently in first position. The penultimate hole at Pinehurst number 2 is an absolutely delightful par 3 with some wonderful history, Rich.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
Yeah, she's looking at around 19 feet here.
She's put a good stroke on this one.
Looking good.
Oh, what a great roll. A par putt awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Still in the lead now after that hole. And this wonderful championship test ends at Pinehurst number 2 with an uphill par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green. And dare I say, finished with a birdie.
Here's her putt to finish the round with the clubhouse lead. So close. Trying to close out her round with a par at the last. She sinks her final putt of the day and grabs the clubhouse lead. That's good golf all round, but we'll have to wait now for the rest of the field to finish up. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from 1 week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end. Truly, truly magnificent.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quack and John McCarthy. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pines South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point. But this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun to play in. I tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot.
This one started out on a good line. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under-par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Torrey Pines South has a wonderful short par 4 coming right here at the second.
Yeah, a nice little ease into the round, isn't it? Fairway metal off the tee, driver really not needed, but this green can get a little tricky with 3 distinct tiers on it. Find the right one, and you could be finding an early birdie.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt.
Starting this one out to the left. Watch it come back, though.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This putt, it's to save the par.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
A birdie putt awaits.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
I am down on the 2nd, guys. This is JT's next shot.
Will it? Will it?
That's brilliant out of the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. 2nd shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
There's a lot of players out on tour that it's impossible to cheer against, but Tony Finau has to stand at the highest, doesn't he? He's a family man, he's a fun guy, he loves to dance, he's got a groove, he's got a swagger about him, and here he is once again delighting the fans.
Who says nice guys don't finish first? Has never met Tony Finau. Possibly, probably the most well-liked man on the PGA Tour. Underneath, ooh, he wants to rip your heart out. He's got more passion for the game, I think, than anybody out there. And you can see it. You can see the intensity when he's hitting the shot. But as soon as it's over with, it's just all smiles once again. I can't say enough great things about this man. I love him to tears, and I'm always rooting for him. He's a guy that I want to root. I want to see him win more and more and more.
Good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one should go up the hill and to the right.
Oh, nice stroke. Like the look of this.
You rotten thing.
And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. And she leads by a single shot here. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a three-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in two and get rewarded for it.
That's making a big statement here today.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Going with the pitching wedge here. A good chance to move to 6 under par here. Penny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
An 18-footer for her, guys.
And that putt will end up short. And tapping it in for par. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm down here on the 10th hole. Tony Finau's prepping his next shot.
Okay, let's get back to the action. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. That's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. The final hole on the outward half is a par 5. Runs right against the boundary fence, and it requires 2 big shots.
2 long straight shots required if you want to find this par 5 and 2. If you don't, a nice little layup. Give yourself a good number for a 3rd shot. There is a nice little shelf there if it pins up top left. Watch the spin down on the right hand side. Watch it go in the hole maybe.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Putting for birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
Oh, what a putt. And she moves to 7 under par. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. It's pretty handy here. That one's got some intent. Oh, what a bonus. And let's have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And that will take her to 8 under. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Yeah, and not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And that will drop in for a birdie. She's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. We'll talk about strong, long and difficult. Let's stand on the 12 here. And is there a harder par 4 on the entire property?
There is not. I mean, this is just usually right back into the teeth of the breeze. Not wind, just a little breeze. Enough to make it about 30 yards longer. You got some bunkers left and right that you got to deal with. But from there, you got a green that sits above the fairway just enough to make that second shot just a little bit longer. This is a brute, an absolute brute.
And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
Oh, she's put a pure stroke on this. Come on.
Yahtzee!
Holding steady in first place after that one. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
And she's holding another one. She continues to build on her momentum and her lead. Sitting at minus 11 overall. Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
She's 15 feet away, and guys, I think she likes this.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. 15 works slightly back inland here at Torrey Pines South, but you still need plenty of focus.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This one is breaking left to right.
But that putt drops now 13 under par, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, the finish at Torrey Pines South captivates everyone. It really starts here at the 16th, a par 3 playing across the ravine.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
This would be a great up and down. Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And that for par. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par's a great score.
Putting for birdie here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Here we are at the final hole of Torrey Pines South. So historic. There's been some very cool moments over the years. One of the more famous holes on the PGA Tour.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
And now this for a final score of 57. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
She's got this one. It's got to go downhill and then break left to right.
Let's come off the blade beautifully.
Big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
And that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with the birdie. This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today will be a special day for one player. It's the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. And Rich, the West Coast swing rolls on. We're set up for a great week of action here at historic Pebble Beach.
Yes, we are. The original Bing Crosby Clam Bake. Celebrity clam bake. Get all of your friends that come up here, have a great week about it. Now it's the AT&T Pebble Beach, but it's the same vibe. You got the best in the game on the golf level, and you got the best in the game, whether it's actors, athletes, people in business. This is a big deal to play in this Pro-Am.
Let's get down to the first hole. As we begin our coverage of this week's event, it's a good time to check in with Henny Koyak because we've been hearing about a rivalry heating up between our featured player and Rose Zhang.
Andrew, in the lead up to this match, there have been so many words exchanged that I never could have imagined. Who would want to get into a rivalry with Rose Zhang? Not only is she the nicest player on tour, she's one of the most talented.
Thank you, Henny. Looking forward to seeing how this rookie fares against Rose Zhang. This should turn back to the right.
Good putt there. That'll work.
And just a tap in as we move on to the next.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Here's a look at the par 5 second. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
6 feet to the hole.
It's an eagle putt.
And with that, she moves to 2 under par for the championship. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. Let's see what Rose Zhang can do.
Currently top 10 on the FedEx Cup points list.
Oh, that was mashed.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Rich, she is so fun to watch week in, week out. Rose Zhang is really taking over the sport.
It's amazing how seamless the transition was from college golf to the professionals. And there is no stopping her right now from what it seems like on the outside looking in. She really is an extraordinary golfer.
Here comes the putt and starting off good. This one looking good. And it goes in. Checking out the leaderboard, our featured player is currently tied for first with Jordan Spieth.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
I like that one. Sitting at 3 under. result right there. This putt left for birdie. That one drops.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, she is tied for the top spot.
The 5th hole, Rich, the first of the par 3s. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down.
Oh, this is tracking. It's tracking. Come on.
Let's return to live play now. A 7-footer right here. And at the end of that hole, she's now broken the tie. Now our clear leader. Rich, one of the great par 5s in all of golf is the 6th hole here at Pebble.
It is. It's one of these par 5s that you think I can take advantage of it because it's not that long. However, though, you can mess it up as easy as any other hole on this prestigious layout. The 6th is a beautiful but difficult par 5.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
This is a lengthy putt here. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
It's going to go down the hill, and then it should break left to right.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line.
That was the line.
Is it going to go down? Oh, so close. Well judged. An opportunity for a birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in 1st spot, with Tony Finau 2nd.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th. All right, the putter can come out now. A long putt remains.
Looking good.
This has got a chance. This one is going to go. As we take a look at the leaderboard, Tony Finau just made a birdie, and he is only 2 off the lead.
And gaining ground on the leader. Things are getting tight coming down the stretch.
Over to number 8. It's a par 4. Not much good that we can say about that shot. I guess we're getting old because Tony Finau is now a veteran on tour, but he continues to play well week in and week out.
I hate to spoil this, but I've been old for a long time, my friend. Tony is still a very young man. He's just a dynamic player. He's an athlete, and he plays like an athlete. And I think that's the one thing I admire about his game more than anything is he's physically talented and plays like it. There is no one way that he has to do it. He can figure out a way to get it done each and every day.
Seven feet remains.
You know, some bogeys are good bogeys.
And as we update the leaderboard, Tony Finau is in 2nd place, right behind our featured player. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. Leading the event by 1 shot. Now to Rose Zhang.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
All right, let's get back to the action. 7 feet from here. Wow, cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. A short one left for par. As we update the leaderboard, she has the lead, but Tony Finau is right behind her. We start the back 9 with a par 4. This is about a 120-yard shot. That's a good one to build momentum on. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Come on. And just to finish off the par. As we move on to the next, she is up by 1.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Wow, what a shot. Just 6 feet between her and the hole. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
They caught the bunker, Henny. Is that lie okay?
I don't even know if she can get this out. It's really buried.
Oh, be the right club today. And back to the course with the live action. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
John, what's the line on this putt?
This one looks like it's going to take quite a dive right to left.
Lining up the birdie putt here. How good was that putt? Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh my, what a chip from the thick stuff.
Beautifully played chip for birdie.
And as we move on to the next, she now leads by 4.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Wow, our leaders got it going today.
That drive was simply astonishing.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. That is the perfect position to leave it in. That putt is good, and with just a few holes left, our featured player sits at 10 under par.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
Catches the downslope, and this should run out. That was really well played. Second shot on the 16th hole.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Let's see what Rose Zhang can do.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Ooh, that almost went down.
We're back. Time to have more live play. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Henny, what more can you tell us?
She's been reading it intensely. She's got 16 feet now.
Watch this thing turn.
Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3. The club choice is a 6-iron. 5 feet to the cup.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole. Going and going and going.
Another good shot from our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
This looks like a 190-yard shot. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there. This is a putt for the clubhouse lead. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
And just to clean up this birdie. And the round will end with a tap in on 18. Oh, I want to see that one again. Let's show a replay. And Rich, it was not easy coming in, but our featured player gets it done.
They played well when the pressure was at its greatest. I have to say, getting the job done with that amount of pressure on them, it was awesome.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Scottsdale, Arizona. It's time to bring you all the final round action of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, before we get out into all the action, just a few words on TPC Scottsdale.
Chaos, mayhem. It is the greatest show on grass. It's just, I mean, basically the town of Scottsdale is having a party for 125,000 of their closest friends and invited, 75 golfers to show up and be a part of it. I mean, how better can you describe TPC Scottsdale than that? It's more about what's going on outside the ropes than what's going on inside the ropes most days. And I got to say, I love playing here. I think it's a blast. But boy, oh boy, these folks, they come to show you exactly how much fun they're having outside the ropes.
This is her second here. Choosing the 9-iron here. She's managed to find the green on this approach. We're now out on the ground. John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
What a putt that was.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Oh, that's a sensational moment. Mark that down as a highlight today. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Right, Rich, we found our first par 5 of the day, the third hole.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
That was absolutely murdered.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And holds it for birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
Currently at 3 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Rich, we're here at the 4th hole, the first par 3 on the course.
Yeah, tough little par 3, though. That green sits up above the teeing area just a little bit, and the green chases away from the players as well. It's really tough to get it super close. Finding the green, not a problem.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, the putt will start out pretty straight. Take a little turn to the right, nearing the hole.
Let's catch up with Max Homer. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Just one off the lead after that hole. Rich, standing on the 5th tee, no real sight lines, just get up there and strike one down the middle.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. And just one shot off the lead. That's some good golf right there. And this putt to move into first place on the leaderboard. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Okay, the sixth tee shot, Rich at TPC Scottsdale, visually quite intimidating.
Your eyes are drawn to those 3 bunkers down the left-hand side, Luke, but you got to bring the heat. You got to hit a big tee shot to get it over all of them.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards.
Oh, she's got to like that. That could have gone in the sand, and now on the surface. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. Was that a bit of a miss strike? Just a short par putt needed on this hole. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. There's few par 3s tougher than this 7th hole at TPC Scottsdale.
I don't think there is one. I mean, you got deep bunker right and to the left-hand side to a green that just seems to repel golf balls time and time again. This is just, it's such a tough shot.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
She's currently sitting in first place. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
Time to head back out to the action at the 11th hole.
This one's about 160 yards to the pin.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
That's a golf shot. Going with the 9-iron, I think. She's found the green on this approach. This putt to get to 7 under the card. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are on the tee at the par 4 9th, and is driver necessary?
Driver is not necessary unless you can hit that power fade and get it past that bunker. But if you can't, just take out a 3-wood, find the widest part of the fairway.
Lining this one out from fairways.
Ooh, looking nice.
Good speed too. You get in your home. And back to the play, shall we? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Look like this one's heading to the beach. Sitting at -6. Oh, that one almost went in the cup.
That was worthy of another look.
She makes this. It'll be a good par. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
Well, grabbing a share of the lead going into the final 9 holes. This is exciting stuff. This is exactly the position you want to be in.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. This one's come off the blade pretty nicely.
Can you get it really close? Yeah!
Currently at 7 under for the tournament. Well, as you get to the 11th tee shot, Rich, you just don't want to have an attack of the lefts. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. She's standing over her second shot. Currently in the lead by a shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This is buckets. Well played.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Your thoughts here on the par 3 12th, Rich?
Bale left in the bunker and chunk and run it to 30 feet for the par, but it's just hard, Luke. It's just a hard par 3.
Going with the 5-iron here. That one just slides by. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 13th.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Good look at a birdie here. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. Rich, being someone like I am as a duffer, I'm thinking water, I'm thinking bunker, I'm thinking desert area. This is not a comfortable tee shot.
I don't think there is a comfortable tee shot anywhere in the world for you, Luke, to be fair.
Strong play, going for it.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. All right, Rich, I feel like I can breathe easier here on the turn 14.
Well, I don't know about you breathing easy, but I think most players can, because that bunker down the left-hand side does not come into play. Fairly generous driving area, especially out to the right-hand side. Grip it and rip it, as John Daly says.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
I'm down here on the 11th hole as Tony Finau gets ready to hit.
Oh my, are we going to see this go down?
Oh, almost went in. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Second shot here on the 14th hole.
This one is going straight at it.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Put a good stroke on this one. This is tracking. Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. Easy par, that. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, the tee shot at 15 feels very similar to the one at 11. Very confronting with all that water down the left.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, that's a good line. Good speed about it. Look at this. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Well, it looks like a pretty benign tee shot if you're just seeing the hole alone, but when you're in the amphitheatre of this 16th, it becomes a lot more intimidating.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Moore looking for a big bending putt from the right. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well holed. Let's move on. And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. Well, when I get to the 17th tee, Rich, I always think of Andrew McGee, who made a 1 here. But you'd take a 2 or 3.
Listen, I'm going to take anything that's not a 5 or a 6 because you can seriously do some damage if you're not on top of your game. This is a great hole.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here.
Good effort from there.
9 feet to the cup. And with it, she's going to extend a lead on the field.
John, give us a small update.
Hello, Luke. I am down here with Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And she's our leader. Well, we've come to the last here at TPC Scottsdale, but there's still some work to be done.
There's a lot of work to be done. Finding it in the middle of this fairway is not one easy task, even for the longest hitters. That bunker down the left-hand side, the church pews, that sees a lot of action. So the other two up there, this is really a hole that you got to thread it out there with either a 3-wood or driver, but it's pretty much one of the most underrated, difficult driving holes on the golf course.
Nicely done. Playing from around 110 yards out. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Here's her putt to finish the round and grab the clubhouse lead. Make this, and that'll be a par end of the round. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.